today. I'm here for this afternoon's live stream. And then we're going to go out for a while this afternoon. And yeah, I don't know. I think we'll be on probably earlier in the day today. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll get on at like 6 or 6:30, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of a busy day today. Maggie, how will tomorrow be? The trip to Spain to stay for a week of my daughter, the Aries, with her father, Aries. Should go well. Should go well. There's a wish that comes true. Things are well functioning and it's pleasant and happy. Should go well. M in general. Good, I'm glad. Disappointments and negativity heal and move into the past. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Making decisions that push your life forward. You get have choices and options that come in around school, work, and business. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, and you could get good news around business. Pretty good. Alexandra, general. Something should happen between now and the end of September that makes you happy around finances. Could be spending time with a Libra, Sagittarius, or Leo, or all three. Maybe working on a creative project or creative hobby. You could walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, leaving you feeling refreshed and like the weight of the world has slipped off your shoulders. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shar, career. Good. Good. When it comes to career, listen to your intuition. Things move forward towards a wish comes true when you follow your gut. Being guided by the divine brings in a new opportunity that you could be building long-term business partners and contracts that bring in long-term success. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money is improving between now and the end of the year. Cinnamon for today. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have money coming in. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time with an Aquarius or a Libra. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. A wish comes true. Not bad. What? What? I'm not getting anything down from up there. I don't have the ladder, so don't even ask, okay? Go watch your cartoons or play with your dollhouse. Okay, you could watch the cartoons and play with the dollhouse at the same time.
Yes.
Yes. Emin, do you see me getting a raise if I ask for it? I think you will. You may not get as much as you want, but I think you'll get something. I would ask. I would ask. Ina, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You could be feeling relief around finances improving, and with the Six of Pentacles, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You have a Scorpio and an Aries around. You're not looking back on the past. A new journey is about to begin and life is moving forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Kitty said that will our offer get accepted on Monday? I think it will get accepted, yes. Oh, very good. Davy, General. You have money coming in. Empress is bringing in love and money. You have money coming in. You could be entering a committed relationship if you're not in one right now. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. A new venture begins. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Sagittarius comes up strongest. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Pretty good. John, today and tomorrow for me. For tomorrow, you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be planning travel. You also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan is possible. Walking away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Anxiety eases. Why isn't this fan working? I don't understand this. Tomorrow should be a good day. Well, the rest of the weekend should be good. Avery, could you just find something to do and stop calling me? You want blue what? Okay, I don't know where it is right now. Okay, then go and get it. Okay, go and get it. He can come with you. Yeah, let me come with you. She's not going to be able to open the door. All day long. Mommy. All day long. All day long. God, 5 minutes, find something to amuse yourself with. A million toys she's got in this house. I can't throw shit out fast enough. Amber, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. You could have money coming in. You may be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing and you're moving away from old nonsense. Life starts to move forward. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A wish comes true. A new journey begins. I'm very glad that you got it. Now, where's Cyrus?
He's a kissing.
All right, get him in here and shut the door so we know where he is. You have new people coming in. You have an Aries and you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in when finances improve towards the end of this year. I'm in. How would S feel if I distanced myself and held back? They would think that you were mad at them. They wouldn't do anything, I don't think. But I think they would just give you space. But I think they would think that you were mad at them. Did you see that? I did that one. But always me and CM. You have communication here, and that looks good. But everything else looks like it could be a little out of balance, or like the two of you are just not on the same page at this point. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but other than communication, I don't see things changing much. Wherever things are right now, that's probably going to be where they stay. For a while, anyhow. Mario, any guidance now on the situation with Pisces? Yeah. Don't overthink things. Try to disconnect from the situation. Try to focus on something else. And I would let her come to you. But I would try to like not think about her, not talk about her as best you can. I know you have kids, so it's hard. But the more distance that you give it, or the more that she kind of feels like you're busy, preoccupied with something else, the more she'll come forward. Because right now she's feeling like she kind of thinks that like she's in control of the situation, and that needs to change. But she thinks she could do whatever she wants, and that you're going to still be there. Giddy Sadet, I answered one question for you about a house offer, and I said yes. I think it will be accepted. Elizabeth, General. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Negativity moves into the past. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Okay, I need to know why this is not working, because it's like hotter than hell in here. I have one of those things. Cyrus, you want to come in here and lay down? Emin, how does S feel about what happened yesterday? Do you see any regrets from her side? No, I don't see any regrets. She may feel disappointed or let down. There's disappointment and let down, and also like confusion or not making any decisions, but I don't see regrets. Avery, what are you playing with?
This.
Bring it over here so I can see it. What is it? Let me see it. Oh, okay. Jing, General on D tomorrow. I don't know what D is, so I can't really answer that question. T Yvette for today. T Yvette for today. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have money coming in. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You'll walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Slow and steady wins the race. Avery, shut that drawer. There's nothing in there for you. Shut it. I said shut it right now. Thank you. Go get it. You know where it is? Go get it. Emin, how is the biggest thing to do with S? Can you rephrase that question? I don't understand it. Alka, General. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you have growth, change, and transformation that comes in around your career. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you'll be feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Lima, love. Disconnecting from something that you find to be disappointing or heartbreaking will help your love life move forward if you're not with anyone right now. You have a Leo and a Capricorn coming in through divine timing. But energetically, something may be holding you back, and it's something that's not giving you what you want, or it's not moving forward. Disconnecting from that situation can bring in new choices and options. Listen to your intuition.
What's this?
I think it's water.
Oh,
Let me say it. I'll tell you what it is.
this here.
Did you get cheese? It's just water.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Did you get your cheese?
Yeah.
Did you shut the refrigerator? Did you shut the bedroom door? Okay. Emin, what is the best reaction to take with S? I would give it a little bit of time and space, and then I would try to talk things out. Perseverance comes in through good communication after a moment of time. So I would give it, I don't know, a couple of days or a week, and then I would reach out and try to discuss it.
I got roots.
Okay, give it to me. What do you want to see, Steve and Maggie? Tanya, General. Oh God, thank you. Thank you, thank you. General. If you're feeling undecided about choices and options, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Being guided by the divine, money is coming in. You could be planning travel, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Negativity moves into the past. You may be feeling like better balanced, especially around nice things happening around business, and a new journey begins. New journey begins. What about me? Had a very boring night. What should I look forward to?
I didn't clean this. I cleaned this up.
You could have a wish that comes true around passion coming in that makes you feel relieved. And it could be with Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and life moves forward. You want some of this water? This is seltzer. You want this?
I go with it here. First, that's why I go with it here. I go more than now. This is the cold water.
That's cold water from the fridge. You want that? You got to finish this first before I can put this in there.
I love two waters.
Okay, good. Where's Cyrus? Where is he? Go find him. What's he doing?
He got the cheese.
Take it away from him. He can't eat a bag of cheese. Why did you bring this whole bag of cheese in here?
I just take that.
Cyrus, go lay down. Vicky, there's like 7 planets retrograde right now. Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Uranus, and I think Neptune. Tanya, love coming in. Love coming in. Got passion coming in with Aquarius. You got success coming in around things moving forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. That could be the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's the Aries. Anxiety eases, and hey, Sagittarius shows up. You got plenty of love coming in.
Mom, look. Put this here. No. I need more.
You want more?
I just take a look. You start it and then go all the way to the bottom. Because there's stickers. There's stickers. Go today, I think.
Yeah.
And then please look to take school.
Mm.
He said, no, you did it.
I have no idea what she said. Karina, love. Karina, love. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around love, and it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you eases old wounds, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. If you're looking for a committed relationship, a love offer comes in, possibly from an Aries, before the end of this year, and you can find yourself in a committed relationship with long-term potential. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my God, Vicky, no, I didn't see the super chat. But I don't know, weird things happen sometimes. Scorpio, I sent Robert a link. Notice at the bottom it had these tabs to my Google search. Is he able to access this, and is he trying to? I don't think so. Let's see. Is he able to access my Google search? I don't think that he can access it. Is he trying to? I don't think he's trying to. I don't think, maybe he didn't even notice it. But you know what I would do? I would clear everything out of your Google search. Not that I know how to do that, but I know you can do it. And then I would send that link, or I would send that link to another one of your email addresses, or create a fake email address to see if you can access anything by sending that link to you. But I don't think you can, because I don't think it's going to log him into your Google account And I think that's what's going to happen. Like if he were to try it, I think it's going to come up with you have to log into the account. And he's not going to have the password. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. I mean, it's not easy to get into somebody's Google account anymore the way it was way back when. Like even when you're like legit. So I think you're fine. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, I'm on the board here at this, like the association. And at one point I was supposed to check the email, but I couldn't log in to, even though I had the password, it was saying that the device wasn't recognized. So it wouldn't let me, like it was going to send a code to the person so that person can then send me something. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. And the cards don't either. But just for your own peace of mind, when you do it to yourself and you can't log on, then you'll know for sure. But I don't even think that he's thought of it. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Yeah, I know. I would freak out too. But I just don't see it happening. Girly, ours intentions when he reaches out. Small talk, just communication. Doesn't look like they have any other intentions specifically at that point. Tanya, what is Aquarius moving so fast towards a relationship with me? I feel like he still has issues with his ex Trina. She's not letting go, and I'm too old. Yeah, I hear you. Well, it's classic. So the more that she pushes for him, the more she chases him, the more she tries to manipulate the situation further away. The further away he's going to go. See, for him, he likes being in a relationship. He wants to be in a relationship. Whatever that situation was, it ran its course. He doesn't want to be with her. She's not going to convince him to be with her. She's just going to keep irritating him. So I would make it clear that he's got to lay down the law here and set boundaries. And she's going to go away. She's going to feel bad, but she'll go away. But you know what? It's too bad. Listen, we've all been there. Like stalking his life and texting him 700 times. Like you can manipulate somebody into spending the night with you, but you cannot manipulate somebody into loving you. You just can't. So if you want to twist somebody's nuts hard enough to get them to shut you the fuck up, then that could work. I've seen it happen. Or a bitch is so annoying that the guy just gives in. He doesn't love her. He doesn't love her. And she's well aware of that. And she's still looking for that love. So it's not going to work in her favor. And it's too bad. He also, in some way, may feel like she'll fuck off if he gets into another relationship. Like maybe now she'll get the hint. I don't know. Could that happen? It depends on her as a person if she takes that. Like for me, when I had that crush on the guy from the bar, once he started dating somebody seriously, like that was enough for me to like really ground myself and realize, look, he ain't into you. What? I see. Where's Cyrus? So I think it depends on her. But I mean, how embarrassing. You forcing yourself on somebody that doesn't, you know, like he's not going to change his mind. You know, texting him 70 times a day is not gonna make him want you more. He's not gonna wake up one day and realize, oh, yeah, this is what I really wanted after you've been stalking my life for 6 months. So I wouldn't let her be the determining factor, but I would let him know that shit's got to stop, and it will, because he's serious about a relationship. Have we located Cyrus? Adriana, what's coming to me? You've got good luck coming in. Could be spending time with an Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be traveling. Could walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could also be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Avery, go see where Cyrus is.
Yeah, because that's in here.
Vicky, General around Silver Leo and I next. It looks like things are a little slow and steady, and you might be feeling like things are a little out of balance with justice in reverse, but there is communication and you may see one another maybe within the next couple of weeks. Fool is in reverse. Something could get revealed around the situation that needs to be dealt with before things could move forward, and I wouldn't expect things to change for the better quickly. It just seems like it's a little slow. Luz, will Demetrius achieve his target to enter a medical school in 2 years? I think he will get into medical school within the next 2 years. Avery, where is Cyrus? Why aren't you answering me? Is he over there? Go look. All about me and weekend love. You've got the world at your feet, making decisions that push love forward. You could have an Aries around. You could have an Earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Not looking back on the past life moves forward.
I don't see him.
You don't see him? I gotta go find him.
Just right.
Something should happen before the end of the week or weekend that makes you happy with the sun. Let me go see where he is. Avery, sit down. Move, 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 move. I told you to shut the door. Why is it open? Avery, you need to learn how to listen to me when I say something. You don't listen. Avery, the refrigerator door is wide open. You're getting me frustrated. Why would you leave the refrigerator door open? Cyrus, go in there. Avery, come out here right now. Right here. Why would you leave the refrigerator door wide open? Why didn't you shut it? The door is open and he's eating out of the refrigerator. You have to be conscious of what you're doing. Why? Why? Do you see me do that? Do you see me leave the door open and walk away? No, you don't. You never once saw me do that. You have to stop it. Listen to me. I am doing something and I don't want to be interrupted. Find something to amuse yourself with.
I'll come in here.
Sit right there.
No, right here.
Right there, that's fine. You can sit right there.
Right here.
Avery, sit right there.
In here.
Refrigerator door wide open and he's eating cheese out of the refrigerator. I can't. I just can't. Where am I? Adriana for love? Adriana for love. So we're all going in different directions. This is too loud. Let me lower it. Okay, with love, disappointments heal and move into the past. Relationships start to function better and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. With the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Empress is coming in with money, and the Four of Wands should bring long-term potential to your next relationship. Someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a Scorpio or possibly a Virgo. Erica, what is going to happen with me financially? Oh no, these cards are all going in the wrong order. Hang on. When they were all like not facing the right direction.
Why?
Because I put them down the wrong way.
Oh, sorry.
It's not your fault. You can do it. Okay, when it comes to finances, you have money coming in and you should be feeling a little bit more successful between now and the end of the year. All of a sudden, things could pick up. Money looks good. Finances improve. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that leads to adding a new stream of income or another stream of income. Not bad. Tanya, Aquarius told me that things were bad. He blamed himself because he let things go and she got comfortable with her bad behavior. Yeah, that's not going to change. It's not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over. That's it. It's over. But if he doesn't lay down the law with her and he keeps putting up with it, like the worst thing he can do is answer her. Because if he answers her, she feels like she's got a foot in the door. So he needs to stop. Stop, just block it, end it, that's it. Don't, and then the excuse is, well, I have a leaky pipe, or I need you to fix my faucet. No, call a plumber. Like, I'm not your boyfriend anymore. I don't do things like that. But, you know, it's like, that's manipulation, trying to make something happen that's not happening naturally. And it's not going to change. So he needs to be serious. Being nice to her is not going to make her understand. He's got to end it. And by ending it, cut communication. Just like with anyone else who's manipulating. Like, you're not going to turn, like it's not going to work. And it's not, if you look at it like from the big picture, anyone who's in a situation like that, and I've been there where I was trying to hang out where somebody worked, or I was making up a reason to text them and it wasn't working for me, but I was, I got these tickets to a sporting event. You know, you want to go with me? No, they don't want to go with you. They want to go to the event. They don't want to go with me. The point being is that the longer that he puts up with it and the longer she tries, the longer it slows everybody's life up. Because the two of them are never going to work. She can spend, you can spend 3 months running after someone that doesn't want to be with you, 6 months, 5 years, 10 years, but it's not going to change what the end result is. You know, like similar to with Dylan, right? Like the end was there. Now, I could have done it on Thursday, I could have waited till next Tuesday, or I could have done it the following Friday. But at the end of the day, his time was over. So it's the same thing in this situation. But it's up to him now, because she's not going to give up until he really sticks it to her or stops responding. I can't be nice, because if he's nice, she's just going to think that he's nice to me, and he responds, and I heard from him today. And it's just prolonging it. Lydia, weak read and vibe, no men. Overall vibe is things are moving forward, and you do have a love offer coming in from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may have choices and options. You also have a Libra and a Cancer around, and possibly a Sagittarius. I don't know if these are new people. I can't remember Sagittarius or Libra. Maybe you got some new people coming in.
Look, she's way next to me. Look. Mom, look.
Oh my God, kids.
Look.
You know, somebody told me that once they turn 4, it's like...
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes, okay, very good, thank you. Once they turn 4, it's so much easier. A lot of people have told me that 3 is worse than 2. 3 is kind of bad. Terrible 2s, I don't know, 3 sucks.
Terrible 2.
But everybody says that, like at 4, it's like, it's a little bit better. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Tanya, I see Aries showed up in my love reading. What's his next move? Communication. Perseverance and communication, and then you may see one another. Wish comes true around things moving forward. I still think he's a little slow compared to Aquarius, but I think you'll hear from him soon. Adriana, action towards me from either Leo. Communication, but it may not be immediately. There could be a moment in time where there's no communication, and then out of the blue, there's communication. Could be waiting for the dust to settle. You had an argument or disagreement, something happened around the situation. I don't remember the details, but they may wait a little while, give it a little space, and then there's going to be communication. Oh, Adonis, that's ridiculous. Why? Why do you have to wait till Monday? Probably somebody's not there that needs to be there to do it. They'll fix it though. And see, when is my promotion coming? Should be sometime this fall, possibly the month of November. New love, general, if I go out with Madeline, will we be friends? I think you will be. Yeah, I would go out. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Lena, will Salim send me money? Shit. Will Salim send me money? I didn't see the rest of that answer. Question. All right, let me ask, will Salim send me money? He is going to send you money, yes. Mitchell, general. A new beginning is on the horizon around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But something that happens this fall should make you happy around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around social connections. Tanya, same thing with Aquarius. Of course, she knows where he lives. I want to visit, but I get the impression that he thinks, so let her show up. Let her show up. So she shows up and he's with someone else. How many which ways do I need to tell you I don't want to be with you anymore? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like at this point, when you get to this point with somebody that's just not taking it, like you're not going to impose on my life moving forward because it's what you want. You know what I mean? Like, let her show up. How fucking embarrassed would you be if you showed up stalking somebody who didn't want you around and they were with someone else? I would be mortified. Maybe that's what she needs. That's what happened to me. I mean, look, I was 20 at the time. I was older than 20. Maybe I was 22 or something like that. But I saw this guy hand his car keys to somebody. And not his car keys, his house keys to someone. And I knew that she was going to go to his house and wait for him to come home. And what I did was I followed her. And I saw her go in the house. That's what I needed to see for me to cut the shit. And I wasn't showing up at his house. I wasn't calling him. It was like before cell phones, or maybe cell phones had just come out. So I wasn't doing anything crazy like that. But I was putting myself where I knew he was going to be. I was trying to make something happen that wasn't happening. He had been clear that he didn't want to be involved with me. How many other ways did he need to tell me? And I still thought in my head that somehow he was going to change his mind. Now, if that were to happen to me today, no one's going to tell me twice anymore. But for her, it's like I needed to see that. And when I saw that, I was like, well, you need to get a grip. She's there waiting for him. You're not. He didn't hand you the house keys. So collect yourself, have a little bit of grace, and walk away from the situation. And that's what I did. And it didn't take me long to get over it. Because once again, the fantasy in my head was something I had created there was never any reality. So whatever she's doing, like he was putting up with her bad behavior, the relationship wasn't functioning well. Like that's what she needs. Let her find somebody else at his house and see how she feels. It's too bad. It's too bad. Like you can't impose what you want on someone else just because that's what you want and you think that you should have other people do what you want them to do. Like you know, like it's just, she's not right. Now, if the situation were different, I might feel sorry for her. But, I mean, you know, if they were married for 20 years and he just got up and left, I may feel bad. You know, I could empathize with that. But he's moving forward with his life. Leave him alone. Anyway, let's continue. I don't know why I got to go off on such tangents. Shut up, Danny. Adriana, energy from you when it comes back with communication. His energy is going to be kind of like meek or small, or like he's testing the water. Like he's kind of afraid, a little afraid. Not bad though, good, let him be afraid. Zara, general reading for the week ahead. Oh, okay. Life comes into balance. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Something could happen around social events or travel or group activity that makes you happy. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but it may be a Libra. Libra comes up strongest. My car is in my dad's name. You see other inheritors advocating it to me. I don't think anyone's going to try to take that car away from you. No, I think that car is yours. Bo, cards for finances. Finances look good. You have an improvement here. There's a new job or business opportunity that could be coming in. You may be very busy around work or school or whatever it is that's bringing in more money, bringing in happiness. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad, not bad. Tanya, I feel better because I was worried and didn't want to cause more trouble. You're not the one causing the trouble, she is. She is. Like, I think to myself in that situation, did the bartender that I've had a crush on, like, how nice was he to me? I mean, at first he was nice, but after a year, he wasn't so nice. No, he wasn't. He was never, I can't say he was never mean. Like, he could be mean, but when he was drunk. But I deserved it. You know, like, if I would have went over to him and, you know, I'm interested in you, or I want to date you, or whatever, and he was like, yeah, I'm not interested, and I just would have walked away and left it at that, he probably never would have been an asshole to me. But he was an asshole to me because I wasn't getting it, right? And think about it for anyone who, and we've all been there, right? Interested in someone who's not interested in you. I remember years before that. This was a crazy situation. It was so stupid. Anyway, we were just out of high school. Maybe I had just started college. And my friend brought over to a party that I was at, a friend of his who he thought that we would click. And we did click. And I thought that something was going to come of it. And then it turns out that the friend wouldn't date me because our mutual friend had a crush on me who later turned out to be gay. And the whole situation. Anyway, the guy that I was interested in, I was only really interested in him probably because he showed me attention at that party. I used to go and try to like visit him at work. He didn't want to see me. Like he wasn't interested. There was nothing I was going to do to change his mind. But yeah, imagine how annoying that is. That, like somebody is showing up and you're like, oh God, here she comes. And then he said once in front of me to somebody else, the girls that I like, or the girls that like me are all crazy, or they have boyfriends. And I was like, well, I guess I'm in the crazy category because I didn't have a boyfriend at the time. And I thought, oh, that's terrible. But like, I deserved it, right? Like, why are you hanging out at somebody's job when they clearly have no interest in you? And then we're going to say he's a dick. He's not a dick. He wasn't a dick the first 500 times I showed up. You see what I mean? So this is all on her. Don't feel bad. You're not doing anything wrong. And see, will I manage anyone with my promotion? What? What happened? It looks like it's okay. I don't think he bit you. You could. That could happen, yeah. Maybe sometime before the end of this year.
Mom, don't push me.
I'm not pushing you. I don't want you naked on camera. No, I don't want you naked on camera because this is going out to the entire world. Go over there.
No.
Yes.
Mom, you're bothering me.
I'm bothering you?
Yes.
Why am I bothering you?
Because you're making me angry.
I don't want you to be angry.
You have to get out of here because that's why you're being angry. I did not get house over.
You're going to knock my house over? Then where are you going to live? In a car?
Because it's grandma.
Girly, finances for September. Finances for September. You can get good news around finances. Cause for celebration comes in. Setting up long-term business contacts, contracts, partners to bring in success around finances long-term. Finances improve. You should be good. September. Avery, don't knock my house over because you live in it too. Where's Cyrus gonna live?
He didn't even call to me.
What?
He didn't even a monkey.
He's gonna live with the monkeys? Where are the monkeys? In the zoo?
Yeah. And then he didn't even live with the monkeys. He didn't even live with the
Davy, general
monkeys.
for the next 30 days.
I didn't even live with Why? Because
A wish comes true around finances improving. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new beginning is on the horizon. Lay down the laws, set boundaries. It'll serve you well with the magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be spending time with a Leo. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Halabi, love. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. With the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in a wish that comes true. Could be with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo and Aries come up strongest as of right now. If you're looking for a long-term commitment, your next relationship could have long-term commitment and life could change for you for the better quickly and could be quite passionate. Loving Laura, general for the near future.
what?
That was nice, thank you. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. You could be planning travel. Maybe thinking about going back
I
to
am a
school or
best-
learning a new area of study.
Mommy.
Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A Leo enters.
You're my bestie.
So does a Libra. You're my bestie too. What did you do with your barrettes?
I didn't know.
Yeah, but where'd you put them?
They're on there.
Okay. Where's Cyrus?
Over here. Mom.
NC General for September.
He's over here.
Okay, good. Something should happen around business that makes you happy, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. An old wound heals and moves into the past. A Virgo enters. Money comes in, finances improve, and you could feel relief around finances, like moving forward. Palette for tomorrow. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Something should happen that makes you happy. Cause for celebration comes in. You could be planning could be planning travel. You also may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Yolanda, love for October. Something could happen around love that makes you happy, that leads to cause for celebration. If you've been feeling like, hey, I'm sitting here waiting for my ship to come in, your ship could come in. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. And you could be moving forward with a Taurus, or possibly a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Don't be afraid to explore your options. I don't see a commitment in October. If you're already committed, that's fine. But if you're not committed, the person could enter, but I don't think you'll be in a committed relationship in October. Beautiful one for today. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. The world is at your feet. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or an Aries. Davey, will things turn around for me soon? Kind of sucks. Okay, let's see. Yeah. In the month of September, probably like around the second half of December as we move into October. More money comes in, new business opportunity comes in, something nice happens around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Avery, I'm going to lose my mind. What are you doing to him? What are you doing? Come over here now where I could see you. Vicky, general around Jay and I for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and things could change for the better quickly. You could be making decisions that, like spending time together or something. Communication may pick up. Looks pretty good. If you haven't seen this person, you're probably going to see each other. Negativity moves into the past. Pretty good. Bella, blessings coming my way. Something nice can happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Money comes in, feeling a little bit more financially stable. You could be planning travel. You're listening to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around a side business. Avery, if I get up, you're going to be sorry that I did. Okay, so come over here right now and let me see what you're doing. Cappy, general reading. general reading. Could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Work, school, or business picks up, money comes in, weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You have a wish that comes true, and you could be planning travel. You could be adding a new stream of income or adding something to an existing business. Whatever it is, it looks positive around finances improving. Not bad. What do you got? Let me see it. Nothing. What are you doing? What's he doing? Okay.
Mom, I got this. I got this to them. Mom, I got this to them. Mom, I got this to them.
Don't put that on him. Do not do that. That's not nice. Don't do that. No. Would you want me to do that to you? Do you want me to do that to you? Okay, then don't do it to him. PG, love reading for the rest of the year. Cause for celebration comes in and life moves forward. You could have new energy come in through divine timing if you're not with anyone right now, and you could have choices. A Scorpio, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and negativity moves into the past. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you can enter one before the end of the year. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. I gotta lay it down here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to stand in the corner? Stop doing that to him. Right now. Leave him alone. Eminem, love for Libra and me, what's coming? Things look a little out of balance, and you may find that to be disappointing. If you're already in a committed relationship, I would say things are going to continue the way that they are. If you're not in a committed relationship, I don't see commitment here. And you may be feeling disappointed or like things aren't moving forward quick enough, although communication looks good, or communication could be picking up. Vinny, could you possibly tell me my good and bad traits? I feel like I need to know myself better. It'll be helpful in the healing journey. No, because if you're looking for what your bad traits are, you want to correct them to please other people, right? Like, say, for example, you're incredibly selfish, right? And most of us look at it like it's a bad trait. Not everybody looks at that like it's a bad trait. So if you want to correct that, you're not looking to heal. That's not going to heal you, but that's going to people please somebody else. And not everybody values the same traits equally. So if, like, I don't like people that are pushy and outgoing, like sometimes that intimidates me. But a lot of people like people that are pushy and outgoing. Those people know how to get what they want. So what's negative to me could be positive to someone else. But if you're looking to correct negative traits, you're not looking to correct them for yourself. You're looking to please other people, because you wouldn't have those traits if they weren't important to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not outgoing. When people say to me, oh, you need to step out of your comfort zone and you need to do this. Why do I need to do it? Why? For who? Because you want me to go with you? So my negative trait is, for me to change that, it changes me, and that helps you. See what I'm saying? So I can't tell you your bad traits and tell you that that's going to be a healing quality. The best that it's going to do is make you a people pleaser. Like, you'll spend your life trying to figure out, well, who thinks I'm this and who thinks I'm that, and how could I not be like this to that person? And you'll drive yourself crazy. Just be who you are. And growing, changing, over the years, like things are going to change. Like I don't look at things the way I did 20 years ago, and neither will you. But you have to go through that journey. You can't just change something because somebody tells you you need to change it. Anyway. Starfall general for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you have perseverance that pays off around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got relief that comes in around finances improving and life is coming back into balance. I did that one. Tanya G's next move. I'm surprised she's been quiet. I'm sure she's talking shit, just not posting. No, she is talking shit, but I think she's going to start posting again. I think she may be giving it a break. I don't know why. She may feel deceived by somebody, or somebody may have said something to her. So that's why she's taking a break. But she'll be back. Right now she feels undecided. That's terrible. Adriana, will E want to talk about our feelings? Yes, but maybe not right away. It could take a little bit of time. Avery, what are you doing? Emily's so hot on me for next week. Things look a little slow, and that may sort of stress you out, but there should at the very least be communication that happens. Mega, R's current feelings and next actions. Communication should come in. I don't know why this person reads as feeling burdened or weighed down or distant. So they're feeling a little distant, but there's communication coming in. Ultra ego. Will I and Zara finally talk after 7 to 8 weeks and be together by the end of this year or next year? There could be communication, but I don't see you guys together by the end of this year. And next year, that's just too far away for me to even answer that. If you're not together by the end of this year, waiting around for another year, I don't think that that's going to change things. But we haven't gotten there yet. There is communication coming in here, though, so that's good. Jacqueline, will Noter be able to beat Cancer? Oh, God. Sorry to hear that. Well, it looks like it's a long road. It looks like there's a long road ahead of them, but I don't don't know if they totally beat it or if they're just able to live with it for a long time. I don't know if they beat it completely, but it does look like they live with it for a long time, or I don't know all the details. They got about a 33% chance that they beat it completely. So let's see what happens. Could be the kind of thing like it happens to people where like they beat it and then like it comes back 10 years later, like that kind of stuff. And who knows, 10 years from now, they may have made advances. Spiritual journey. Will I get approved for a nice apartment? I feel like there's blockages around that. I think you can get approved for a nice apartment, yeah. Gemini, what does Sagittarius like the way he does? It's miserable to be around him. All right, I don't know how he acts, but this is like an ego thing, and there's indecision around him. I would lay down the law, set boundaries, and I'd keep your distance. Jing, I need to know what D is. I can't tell you general of D if I don't know what D is. Like, is it a person? Is it a place? Is it an activity? Adriana, D's next actions towards me. Communication comes in quick, and things could move forward, and the situation could strengthen. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Stop crying and tell me what happened. Okay, were you annoying him? Okay, were you poking at him? Okay, that's why he did that. He's telling you to stop. Now, I've told you to stop 30 times and you're not listening. Okay? Stop. What does it take for you to stop? What does it take? What do I have to do to make you stop doing something that you shouldn't be doing? I don't feel bad for you because I've been telling you since you woke up this morning to leave him alone. Don't be rough with him, and you're not listening. Now, if it continues, I'm going to send him back to the lady I got him from. Okay, well, he's not going to come and live here and be tortured by you. So stop it. Stop it. You understand? Stop it. When I tell you to stop doing something, stop. Don't touch the mug. Don't touch the mug. Okay, put it down. That's it. Very easy. Very easy. And then we can stop all the crying nonsense. Now go sit in the corner.
No.
Go sit in the corner. Right there, now. You have to. You have to sit there. You need to take a time out and think about what you did. Don't tell me no. No crying. There's no reason to cry. There is no reason to cry. No. There's no reason to cry. Stop crying. Avery, I've been telling you it's 1:15. I've been telling you since 7:30 this morning to leave him alone. Here, sit down here. Take your bone. Take your bone. Five hours you're annoying him. 6 hours you're annoying him. Stop. Stop. That's it. Stop. He didn't bite you. He's playing with you because you're rough with him and he thinks that you want to play rough. Just like when he plays with Cooper. He doesn't know. He's 15 weeks old. Now, I'm not going to tell you again. Next time you roughhouse with him, I'm bringing him back to the woman that gave him to us. So stop it. Okay, stop it. Then it ends now. And sit there and think about what it is that you did and why you're crying right now. You need to figure it out because it's not right. It's not right. You have to take accountability for your actions. If you don't treat him right, you're not going to keep him. Well, you're going to have to change your behavior. So think about it. Sit right there and think about it. I get so angry. Did that one. Dennis, how far do you think the tarot can reach in 2 or 3 months? I think it depends on the situation. So I think like if you're in a career and you want to look down the line, I think that's different. But if you're talking about a relationship and you're not in the relationship and there's no communication and you're asking about 2 years in advance or a year and a half in advance, you know, like I can't tell somebody, oh, you're going to be in a relationship with this person at the end of 2025, and then that person's going to sit around and wait for the next 2 years for that to happen. See what I mean? Like, there's so much that could happen between now and then. It's a little different if, like, you start a job today and you're like, well, is there potential for growth around this job? Because when you enter the job, there's sort of like kind of assuming that you're going to be there for a little while. So it's different. Or if you're like married to someone and your questions are like, are we gonna have children, we're gonna buy a house, we're gonna move houses, like that's different. But if you're like in a situation where you haven't spoken to somebody in a couple of months and you want to find out if you're going to be together at the end of 2024, like a question like that, even if it were to come out yes, there's too much that would have to happen in order to get to that point because you're not together now. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody today, say you've been together with somebody for 5 years, and the question was, will we be together at the end of 2025? I would answer that because I feel like you're already in a stable relationship. So things that are stable usually move forward and continue the stability. But if you're erratic, then it's probably not. But it depends on the situation itself. Like generally speaking, if somebody is asking a question about new love coming in and there's no one around them right now, I would say within the next 2 to 3 months, maybe if your life moves slowly, 6 months, like when I would do a reading, like when people ask like, what's going to happen today, it's like I feel like I don't know how accurate those things can be because how can you predict what's going to happen this afternoon? Like I just don't feel like the cards work like that. I know everybody asks those questions and it's fine, but I would take those as more like what's going to happen in the immediate horizon, like love for today. Well, that may happen over the next week or the next 2 weeks. You see what I mean? So I think you kind of have to like be open-minded with the question a little bit.
I don't want to sit here.
You don't want to sit here, but you have to behave, and you're not behaving.
I want to sit here.
Where do you want to go?
I'll just sit on the bed.
You could go sit on my bed with your cartoons, as long as you don't bother the dog.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Time I think because everyone is fed up. However, my youngest sister is the one that she needs to watch out for. She's pissed. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's awful. That was awful and so uncalled for. Okay, you could pet him. Adriana, how is E feeling about us? May feel like he screwed something up, could feel a little out of balance, may feel like things are unsuccessful, but yet hopeful for the future with the sun.
Mommy, I'll kiss him.
Good, you could kiss him. Just don't manhandle him. Tiana, is my boyfriend being honest and going to study? Yes. Yes. Yes, Adonis. Or like, I've had this happen with me with like travel. Like, oh, you're going to be traveling next month. And it's like, then I don't travel. And then like 2 months after that, I travel. And like in the scheme of things, there was still travel coming in. But it didn't happen when I thought it was going to happen. But it still happened. So was the answer to the question wrong? No, it really wasn't. Like, it's like sometimes you don't know the way things happen. And sometimes the way life takes like turns, like you wind up in situations with people that you never would have dreamed of. So yeah, anyway. Spiritual journey, will I get an approval for an apartment that I like? Let's see. Oh, I answered that one. I said yes. Yes. All right, who here haven't I gotten to? Because I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. Anonymous. With the rental that the city's insurance is going to get me, and I'm going to be able to fix the entire time my car's getting fixed. Am I going to be able to keep it the entire time? Wait a second. With the rental, yes, I think so. Let's see. Yes, I think they give you a rental for the time that the car is gone. Yeah. Vicky, general for the rest of the weekend. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could be spending time with a Virgo or possibly an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may feel like things are moving forward just around finances and life in general, moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Tiana, is my boyfriend being honest going to study? Yes, he is. Did that one? Elizabeth. What's Chris's next moves towards me? It's romantic. Looks like communication, and you could be spending time together, maybe sometime within the next week or so, week to 10 days maybe. Tanya, I know that this is like bumping my head against concrete, but why won't she just talk to me and squash the whole mess? My door is open. Because she can't. She doesn't work, her brain doesn't work like that. So, like, you're looking, one of my friends used to say to me, you're trying to apply logic where there's no logic. So, it's like, her brain doesn't work like we can fix this. Her brain, it's like either you're with me or you're against me, and you're against her. So you can't compromise. There's no compromise with her. Right now, you're wrong, she's right, and anybody that sides with you is against her, and anyone that sides with her is with her. So you can't rationalize with her like you would rationalize with a normal person, because it's just not how she functions. Those types of people can be very dangerous to deal with because they don't have any empathy and they don't care. You know, like how we were saying, like I don't want to be there, and then the Aquarius has got this woman shows up, and then I feel bad. She doesn't. She doesn't feel bad. So if it were her, she would be like, I'm going over there because this guy is into me and into her. So I'll tell her, fuck you. You know, like our brain functions differently. They don't have that. Like they say that their brains actually develop different, which is scary. I'm telling you, watch Lee Hammock, Mental Illness. When you hear him talk, you'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe that somebody could actually think like that. But that's how they think. Like she doesn't want to squash it and make it better. She wants to win. So she doesn't want to compromise. She wants to win. She wants to put up on Facebook that she's the one that's in control of everything. She was the one that was left in charge. And that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen ever. So she's not getting what she wants. So there's nothing for her to talk about. It's crazy, but that's how they say that those types can develop two ways. Somebody who went through like severe trauma in childhood, or somebody who was just very spoiled. And the thing is, like that guy Lee, he's a twin, and his brother doesn't have it. So you could be a twin, and your brother could not have it, but you have it, and live your whole life not thinking that there's anything wrong with you. And that's how he lived until he wound up going into, I think that he went into psychotherapy because his wife left him. I think that's what happened. But anyhow. Spiritual journey. Does Trey think that I'm really complicated to deal with? Seems like he's lost interest. I think he does think that there's a lot of drama around the situation. I don't know that he's lost interest, but he feels like he's setting a boundary for sure. Yeah. And see, when will I move? I think you may move early next year, like within the next 6 months. You told me about him. I actually watched a video this morning about how they flipped the things on you, and yes, we were lucky children. You had good parents, yeah. Yeah, and how they freak out. Yeah, like, and chase, and yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what's funny? Like for me, a lot of those behaviors, I saw like in myself and my friends when we were young. Like not necessarily flipping the script, but like not taking accountability for things or blaming somebody else. Or I mean, I think that I was a little more accountable because I was always afraid of getting in trouble, and my mother would mean business if I was in trouble. But it seems like I grew past those, where I've seen people that have not grown past. My other friend always says that people that are very controlling tend to have a lot of fear, and that's how they deal with their fears. Like if they're in control of everything, then they feel like they don't have much to fear. Yeah, he's good, Lee. He's good. And see, will I move close to my family or into the city? Will I move close to my family? Will I move into the city? I think you're going to move into the city. Yeah, Tanya, she's not changing at that age. I mean, he got into therapy. I think he said I think he's 38 now. I think maybe early 30s he got into therapy. But from what he says and others that I've watched, they get worse as they get older because they don't have the same, like sometimes when somebody is young and cute, older people will kind of give them what they want to shut them up. But when you're now the older person, yeah, it gets worse. Josephina, why am I obsessed? Why is Em obsessed with me? What did I do? I need a little bit more on that situation. What do you mean by obsessed? I mean, if somebody is obsessed with you, it's nothing that you did, it's coming from them. But I don't know what exactly is going on in this situation. Like, if it's a woman that's obsessed with you, it's probably somebody who feels that you're better than them or they want to be like you. If it's a man that's obsessed with you, it's because they've created a fantasy around the connection that they're living in their head. But if I don't know what the situation is, it makes it really hard to answer that. Okay, can we cut off the super chats? Because I have to be someplace at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to try to come back on later. Maybe around 5:30 if I can. We'll see how it goes. Malika General. You have money coming in. Listen to your intuition, perseverance, face off realm, work, school or business. A wish comes true. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading home. You also could be like reconnecting with an old friend or somebody from your past maybe showing up, or you may run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Now updated love reading. You could be coming to a crossroads. So you could feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but the truth is that you've got the magician and the crossroads, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you've got choices. If you decide to leave people, places, and things that no longer serve you, things will move forward, possibly with a Leo or an Aries or an Aquarius. If you decide to move backwards, you've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I don't know. You're going to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you or things that you find to be disappointing. But you're coming to a crossroads where you may make a decision as to, I'm going to go down that road instead of that road, and then your love life's going to move forward. Whatever the decision it is that you make, it seems to be the right one. Tanya, you're right. They dangerous if sit back and watch hard destroy relationships between other family members. Yep, triangulation. Yep, that's what they do. Like they'll talk bad about Susie to get you against Susie, and then they'll go to the other person and convince you. I've seen it happen myself. This guy that I know has had so many relationships in his life totally destroyed. And if you were to ask him, he can't even really answer. I'm like, why don't you see this person anymore? Or whatever. It doesn't really even have an answer. It doesn't know. So blindsided. But that's another thing that I don't remember where I heard that. That when you're abused by somebody like that for a long enough time, it actually changes something in your brain where you stop, if you don't use it, you lose it. So your brain goes from being able to think rationally and you move into flight or fight mode. So you're constantly in survival mode. So the person that's being abused is trying so hard to just get through the moment that they can't see what comes next. So they make really bad decisions. And it's almost causes form of brain damage. I don't know. That's what I heard. Anyway. Adonis, things are a bit boring between Aquarius and me. When could we hang out more? Vivi keeps holding back because I know that she wants to hang out with me. She said it too. She does want to hold back. She does want to hang out with you, but she is holding back. Energy of this could change, and happiness could come in, and romance could heat up towards the end of September. I'm going to say after the second half of September. It's not so far off. Josephina, they will mess with things, move stuff around, copy me, repeat things. I stay for months. Told me that I inspire them. This person's jealous of you. When they just manipulate my energy, saying this person is trying to be like you. That's what it is. Okay. So they feel negative around themselves, or they're feeling like they're out of balance. It's their way of controlling things. They feel like you're an inspiration. They don't add up to you. They're trying to be like you because they think that you're successful. You're the person they wish they could be. But there's fantasy wrapped around it. Even though they do look up to you and that's legitimate, they may have you on some kind of pedestal. It's not going to last forever. This person will move on. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Yeah, Adonis, watch. Who was it? Google it. If you Google it on YouTube, put it in the YouTube bar, it'll come up. And the only reason why I got into this stuff was because I had somebody that was trying to convince me to do something. And I was like, why won't this bitch leave me alone? I just don't understand. Why keep calling me and hounding me? Would call and text on every which way. Facebook was going off. I didn't even know you could make phone calls on Facebook. That was ringing. My phone was ringing. And I was like, what the fuck? You would have thought the place was on fire. What do you want from me? And they wouldn't stop. And this person kept coming in, trying to be saccharine sweet nice to me. Hey, girl. Don't hey, girl me. We're not friends. My friends don't talk to me like that. That's not me. And trying to tell me how wonderful I was. And I'm I could see right through this bitch. Right through this bitch. Anyway. So I was talking to a friend of mine who is a counselor. And she said, oh, it sounds like this person's got is narcissistic. So I started watching the videos because I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what's gone on. And apparently these people, they're all kind of the same. And they'll do they'll come in with trying to be super nice. and then they'll come in with like threatening, and then they'll change it to, they'll do whatever they can do to try to get what they want. And if you don't give them what they want, then they try to get other people to get from you with it. And the only way to deal with them is to shut them down. So anyone that is like not taking no for an answer, my advice would be ignore them. And I don't like to say ghost somebody, you know, I mean, obviously if you have a friend, Avery, I'm talking, you have to wait a minute. Yes, I saw the hole. Yes. Okay, don't put anything in it, okay? Go over there, I'll be right there. Obviously, I don't think that people should ghost one another. I don't think it's right. But if somebody is harassing you and stalking you and your phone is blowing up and I'm trying to work and I can't, trying to teach yoga and the Facebook phone is ringing, I didn't even know that existed, and I can't put the phone on mute because then I can't stream the music, like you're interfering with my life and I don't owe you a goddamn thing. But the only way to shut it down is to ignore it. And the funny thing is that it works. Because I blocked this person and they went away. They went away. But so sometimes, like when I hear people, like the way that they talk or the things that they say, I can sense the empathy that they have or don't have. Like, I can't think of any examples, but somebody that doesn't have a lot of empathy for somebody else's situation, you have to be careful with them. But not like, sometimes people don't deserve, you know, like the girl that's showing up at the guy's house that doesn't want, like that's different. But if somebody's like legitimately had something bad happen, like somebody's husband left after 20 years, ran off with the neighbor, like if you were like, well, that's her problem. Like, oh, well, too bad for her. Oh, shit happens. Like that's, you kind of have to like, you know, make a mental note of the empathy there. Anyway, Tanya, you're right. When I pulled back, my sister got worse. Yeah. Yeah, but the more that you put your foot down, eventually she'll go away. She'll stop because she's not going to get the reaction that she wants. See, that's the unfortunate part of social media. Social media, you have such a broad audience that the people that are giving you attention are people that don't really know the situation. So, like, imagine if somebody posted, oh, I was swindled out of my inheritance. People that don't know the truth think that's awful, and they give you some kind of a reaction, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the reaction and the validation, and those people don't really know the truth. So like when somebody puts up like Cinderella story, oh, I'm a princess and I got an ice castle and I'm traveling in the pumpkin, like the people that are liking that are not the people that really actually know the couple and know what's going on. But those people don't care. They just want the attention from other people. So it's hard in this day and age with social media to put an end to it because that's a platform for people. But if you shut it down as much as you can, then they go away because it stopped. Like I stopped getting harassed, and I'm telling you, like it was crazy. It was crazy. My sister always turns things around, makes it about her. If I die, it's going to be about her. Yeah, that's what Lee says. He goes, they're going to claim that you're going to cause them to die, or they're going to claim that they're going to commit suicide and it's going to be your fault. That's what he says. He's like, they will do whatever it takes to get from you what they want, and they don't care. And they don't have any, like, only their feelings matter, but their feelings are not, like, they don't love the way we love. So you know, like when you love someone and like you want them to like be successful and you want them to be happy and you want them to have a hobby that they enjoy. Those people don't want that. They want you to be there to serve them. So I love you when you are making me dinner and telling me how beautiful I am and telling me that there's no one in the world like me. Then I love you. So I don't love you for you. I love you for what you do for me. So they're just different people. And that's sad. Imagine that. Like, imagine somebody just shows up as a puppet to cook you dinner and make you, oh, you're wonderful. Well, meanwhile, I hate you. Anyway. Adonis, I shut down socials as much as I could. Yeah. I mean, I have people on, I don't even know who they are. I don't even know who they are. And then I look at them, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this guy, I have no idea where I know him from. But he knows Joe Schmo from South Jersey and also knows the guy that lives next door to me. Like, how are we all connected? I have no idea. And then I'm like, I always think, I'm like, I could like walk past these people in the street, wouldn't even know it was them. Why are my friends to them on Facebook? I have no idea. Anyway. All right, I'll see you guys later, hopefully. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice afternoon. Bye bye.